Good morning. Welcome to the Sunrise Yoga Project. It's the purely gentle way to start your day so that you can feel good and have a great day. So that's the goal for the next 25 minutes. My name is Emily, and we'll start with a 5-minute meditation. So you can come to your seated position, wherever is comfortable for you. I'm sitting up onto a blanket to raise the hips slightly. You can also sit up onto a block or bolster or lie down. Start to draw your awareness inwards by closing the eyes. Start to breathe in and out through the nose. And draw your shoulders up, back, and down. Palms can rest down on the knees, the palms up or down, whichever. Feel what you like better and then breathe there. Tucking the chin slightly. Now start to watch your breath as you breathe in through the nose. Watch your belly expand with air. And then on your exhale, letting go of all the air, watch your breath leave the body back into the world around us. So creating this cycle of breath. Allow it to flow in and out through the nose. And with each breath you take, allow yourself to feel gratitude for this life, for every single breath. And if you find that you start to think about the other things start to come into your mind and they just start to sneak in there, just come back to your breath. Come back to your gratitude. Relaxing the face, relaxing the shoulders, let them feel heavy. Let any tension in the hips just melt away. And softening the entire body. And slowly start to deepen the breath. Few more mindful inhales. Bringing in a little bit more air, awakening the body. Start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You can blink the eyes. And you can slowly remove whatever you're sitting on or sit up. If you're lying down, coming into seated position, just cross-legged, sitting up nice and tall, engaging the core slightly. Can start to do some circle rolls with the shoulders, drawing them forward on the inhale and back on the exhale. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, coming back. So following your own cycle of breath, just getting some slow movements into the shoulders. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, coming back. And then switching directions. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, drawing forward. So gazing forward, somewhere in front of you. You can even close the eyes if you'd like. Just warming up the shoulder joint. One more breath. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the head. Let your hands rest beside the body. On your inhale, sit up tall, reach the crown of the head up. Exhale, relax the left ear to the left shoulder. Reach the right hand down and away from you. And breathe here, breathing into the right side of the neck. Letting any tension from the day before or your sleep just melt away. You can start to bring your head down towards your chest, stretching out the back side of the neck here a little more. Getting down into the trapezius. You can gaze at the armpit or anywhere that feels good and just pause in those areas. Your inhale, bringing the chin back up to center, and then squaring the head. Lift the crown of the head up towards the sky to find length. And then exhale, left or right ear to right shoulder. Other side. You can reach the left hand down and away. And breathing into the spaces that you feel tension. And just being mindful as you move, always moving with your breath. And so we're focused on our breath. We have a sense of well-being and sense of gratitude for the moment when we're practicing yoga. Slowly bring your head back up to center. On your inhale, reach your hands up, spread your fingers wide. Reach the fingers up towards the sky. And then from here, bring your hands to heart center. Exhale. Inhale, reach the hands up. Spread your fingers wide, reach the hands. You can gaze up, palms come together to touch. And exhale, hands float down to heart center. And one more, inhale, reach the hands, spread the fingers wide, palms come all the way together as high as you can, straightening out the arms. Exhale, hands come to heart center. And then relaxing the hands, interlacing the fingers behind the back or simply holding opposite elbows or opposite wrists. And if you have your fingers interlaced, rolling the shoulders back and straightening out the arms. And deep breath in, lift the chest up. Keep the tailbone rooting down, and then tuck the chin slightly, and on your exhale, start to draw your chest forward a little bit so that you start to feel a stretch in the hips, maybe a deeper stretch in the shoulders. Keeping a long spine. And it doesn't matter how far you go. Legs are just simply cross-legged. Next inhale, slowly start to make your way back up. Exhale, release the hands. Bring your hands out in front of you onto the mat and just slowly walk yourself forward with the hands out in front of you. You can stack your wrists, making fists, and rest your head down. Or maybe stacking your elbows and resting your hand on your palm or your head on your palms. Just giving a break for your neck and shoulders. Feels good to let your head rest down onto something. Keep breathing. And then placing the hands back down onto the mat, slowly start to walk yourself back up. Sitting up nice and tall. And then from here, swinging your knees over to one side. And if you have a block, then grabbing it now. And if you don't, that's totally fine. You don't need one. I'm going to place the block right in front of me, maybe a few inches away from the front of my mat. And then from here, I'm placing my hands beside the block, spreading the fingers, coming into downward facing dog. So tucking the toes. And if you don't have the block, that's fine because we're just using it to rest our head in downward facing dog. So adjusting, maybe you need to walk your hands forward a little bit. And then I have my block on the high side, but whatever side feels most comfortable for your head, resting there. So I just have my forehead resting down onto the center of the block, pressing my fingers down into the ground, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, lifting the hips and keeping the energy in the legs still here. And breathing. You can keep a micro bend into the knees to start. Lifting the hips up high. If you feel like you could go deeper in this pose, then you can bring the block down so that your head comes down, just giving your armpits a deeper stretch, and the sides of the body, and the calves pressing back, knees pressing back, heels pressing down. Take another couple breaths. Downward facing dog. And then bring your knees down. mat distance apart, toes together, come back for a child's pose. Relax the head down, spread the fingers. You can keep the elbows lifted or you can rest them down, your choice. Big belly breaths into the whole body here, so that you can feel your belly press against the legs. And then on your inhale, coming forward. And exhale, tabletop position, bringing the knees mat distance apart. You can move your block, move any props that you have around you. And then bringing the hands back down. And then coming into modified planks, so hips lowering down, keeping the knees to the crown of the head all in one line. Breathing here. So it looks like this. On your exhale, slowly lowering down, coming all the way down into your belly, untucking the toes and just letting your head rest down. You can rest down onto one cheek and then or gaze to the right and then bring your arms out to a T. And then from here, bend the right arm so that your hand presses into the ground beside the shoulder and start to press yourself up so that the right shoulder is lifting and you roll over onto the left hip, stretching the left shoulder and left chest. Keep your right hand grounding into the earth. And you can place your right foot behind you, or you can keep your legs together, whatever feels best for you. You get a deeper stretch by placing the right foot behind the left. I'm just keeping a slight bend into my knees. And breathing. You can move the left arm a little bit if you feel like there's one place in your body that's a bit more tight. I love this stretch. Slowly come back to center. And then straightening out the right arm, bending the left, bringing the left hand beside the left shoulder as you roll over to the right hip. You can either keep the knees beside each other, or you can bring the left foot behind you. You can even place the left hand behind the back, deepening the twist, but it's not necessary. Whatever feels best. Breathing into the space that you're creating in the right shoulder and right chest. It's usually a pretty tight place for most of us since we do everything with our hands out in front of us. Take a couple more breaths. And then slowly coming back to center. Bringing your chin down. Bring your hands beside the body. Tuck the toes. Engage the core. Press up with the knees down, and then bring the knees together and press back for child's pose, releasing the spine. The hands can stay out in front of you, or they can come alongside the body with the palms facing up, but whatever feels best. Drawing the tailbone down, feeling a long line in the entire spine from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Slowly inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, bring your knees over to one side and sit all the way back down onto your bum. And then from here, flex the toes. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, slowly start to fold, and then place the hands down on the ground beside you with the long spine. Inhale, find length. And then exhale, slowly start to fold forward. You can flex the toes. And then just let yourself be passive. Let your head become heavy so that your hands are resting beside the body and we're not pulling on anything. Just flexing the toes to keep the legs engaged, keeping the thighs engaged. Bringing things back inwards a little, coming to our breath. So that you can slow things down and appreciate more. So I've heard a quote a few times that I really like. It's not what a pose looks like that matters. It's who you are when you get there. And slowly sitting up. Walking yourself all the way up. And sitting up nice and tall. Coming down onto your elbows. You can bring your hips forward if you need to. And laying all the way down into your Shavasana with your feet apart, palms facing up. Relaxing. It's not what a pose looks like that matters. It's who you are when you get there. I really like that. It's just reminding yourself that each moment is a moment to express gratitude. It doesn't really matter what the pose or what the situation might be. So you can rest in this Shavasana for as long as you'd like, or you can slowly start to sit up, awakening the body and rolling over to one side. If you're a bit rushed for time, then finishing the practice with me, or if you have the extra time, please rest longer. Coming into cross-legged position, sitting up nice and tall, eyes are closed. Hands come into the heart center. Anjali Mudra, feeling the connection between the different parts of ourself, sun and moon, the left and right hemispheres of the brain, female and male energies, Shiva and Shakti. So feeling whole here. And thank you for joining me for the Sunrise Yoga Project. Namaste. So I hope you all have a wonderful day today. It's Friday, so if it's your weekend, then enjoy your weekend, and I will see you next week. If you enjoyed this video, then please share it with whoever you think would like it, and we love you guys, and hope you have a great day. See you again. Bye.